more than 2 years after the mass shooting at a pair of Half Moon Bay mushroom farms, help is on the way for farm workers in need of affordable housing, but not soon enough. A project on Stone Pine Road is expected to house dozens of families, the projected opening late spring. And families displaced by the shooting will be the first ones who move in. Our Max Darrow spoke with a farm worker eager to get the keys to his new permanent home after 2 very difficult years.
As he flips through this photo album, it's apparent that Vicente is a proud father who wants the best for his family. He says he takes a lot of pride in his job as a farm worker in Half Moon Bay, someone who helps put food, like mushrooms, on tables for people throughout the Bay Area and beyond. Vicente is one of the farm workers who survived the mass shootings at 2 Half Moon Bay mushroom farms in January of 2023. His family was one of 19 families that was displaced and immediately needed to find a new place to live. Vicente says most of the farm workers have kids.
Papi o mami, ¿a dónde vamos a ir a vivir?
They'd ask, where are they going to live? He says it was tough to tell them, you just don't know. After a few weeks of uncertainty, the farm workers were placed in long-term temporary housing situations with the promise of a permanent solution. That solution, the Stone Pine Cove development, a community of nearly 50 homes for low-income farm workers on the coast. The city and county committed to supporting the families until the development is finished. But like many projects, the timeline grew. Initially, Vicente and other families planned on a March move-in, but now they likely won't be able to until the summertime. So the city had to secure more money.
City Council approved $300,000 from our affordable housing fund a couple of weeks ago to continue subsidizing housing for all the displaced farm workers.
Julissa Acosta is a community services analyst with the city. She says hundreds of thousands of dollars in philanthropic support from people and organizations in the community has played a big role in supplementing the assistance and will continue to in the home stretch.
We continue to approach different philanthropy partners, and we received confirmation that Silicon Valley Community Foundation will contribute $100,000 to this need.
That means the city won't have to dig as deep into its coffers.
We have an affordable housing fund that is used for anything related to affordable housing, homelessness services, and other projects. And so drawing from that prevents us from, providing other types of services.
Judith Guerrero, the executive director of Coastside Hope, has worked with the families extensively since the tragedy.
Hopefully soon these families will be in their forever home.
Per the city, farm worker families that move into the Stone Pine Cove development will have 20-year forgivable loans with 0 interest and deferred payments.
And I don't think they could own a home in any other way in our community. We all have a right to live in a dignified situation.
Vicente says he's touched by how the community has embraced his community since the tragedy. And he thanks the good-hearted people for providing a helping hand. With hope on the horizon, he says he's looking forward to more stability for his growing son, now 8 years old. A farm worker needs a dignified home, he says, a solid roof over their head, the basic necessities, many of which they did not have before the tragedy. It's been a long 2.5 years, but this chapter will soon come to a close. And Vicente is ready to see how life blossoms when the next one begins.
And San Mateo County farm workers have a few weeks left to apply for housing in that development. The deadline for all the paperwork is April 18th, 2 weeks from today.